And the lie detector says that was a motherfucker.
Hello, loungies. Today we are getting into more messy TEA. I have my #1 fake hater badge of honor on. Let's go.
All right, y'all. So we're going to get into some things. If you are new here, welcome. Just know things I might say, my delivery, whatever, might be triggering. Okay? You might not agree, you might agree, you know? But it just is what it is, okay? If you are a loungy, welcome back. Y'all already know we about to get into some things. Some things we are. So, make sure to like the video. Okay? Don't be no hater. Make sure y'all share the video, because I know y'all got some platforms. Okay? Make sure y'all comment. Okay? Respectful. Because, once again, my content is not about you. And if it is about your fave, you need to go seek some therapy if you feel any type of way about anybody having opinions on people that you don't know. Okay? It's a mental illness at this point. And I think a lot of people need some medications. But yeah. Nothing's personal and everything is allegedly. I really miss doing my big messy buns before I cut my hair. Now this is the bun that I got. I think I could work with this and make it a thing, try to fix it up and brush it up and do something with it. I just literally just put it up so my hair won't be on my neck. Okay? But listen, we are going to be talking about that story where the female called her brothers, two brothers, to protect her from her boyfriend. Right? We're going to get a little bit more into the story, into what happened. But I'm just going to say this right here, right now. I know everybody be like, oh, I'm going to call this person for you. I got this person for you. Da, 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 da. If you are that person getting called, please don't make those pop-ups. Please don't do it. Everybody just mind your business when it comes to relationships. Okay? If anything is happening, if you are a female, anything is happening, call the police. Have written documentation down. Move, get away, change your number, do something, okay? Because you bringing your brothers to protect you and putting them and their life at risk is crazy to me. So at the end of the day, I know it might sound selfish. I know you could be like, well, I'm going to protect my... Okay, that's fine. If you want to risk your life, then that's your business. Me personally, I'm going to mind my business. Okay? I know I've been there, done that, try to help and do all these things, and then you just never know. They could go back, they could turn on you, they could make it a thing. We don't know. Okay? So at the end of the day, just mind your business. Sometimes you have to just protect you and yours. Okay? A lot of these females stay with the men, they know what they're doing, and they do all these things, and then they just thinking that they could keep calling people to protect them. Now, this female have no brothers. They're both unalived. Boyfriend came up in there blazing, shot off the whole clip. They didn't have a chance. Or because they wanted to protect their sister that was in a relationship I'm pretty sure she decided to keep staying in or dealing with. We're going to get more into the story. I would like to know if she has any type of documentation, call the police, restraining orders, whatever. Because even that don't stop these weirdos. They will still try to find you, still try to unalive you. So, I mean, you know, it could be a hit or miss. miss, but if somebody is not involved in your relationship or whatever, then don't involve them, please. I'm just gonna be minding my business. I don't care. Nobody say. I'm not being in nobody relationship business. Hell no. That's like you going outside as a female and seeing a female.
Good morning, Mr. Carter. You were arrested for 2 counts of first-degree murder. This is a capital offense if you're found guilty.
Will be invoking his right to counsel and right to remain silent.
His mother's in court. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
There's probable cause for the charges. It looks like he shot and killed a girlfriend's 2 brothers. I'm going to grant the state's motion for pretrial detention pending final hearing and hold you with no bond. You will see a judge tomorrow. That judge will set a final hearing on the state's motion for pretrial detention.
That's like you go outside, you see a female getting beat on by a man, and you decide to step in and try to save them. And then your ass end up getting unalived or something. Call the police. That's it. Just call the police. Let them know the location. Let them know what is going on. And just go about your day. Because at the end of the day, you know, unless it's a man trying to help, I guess, you know, if they feel like they want to do that, you know. But nowadays, a lot of people don't help. Okay? Because they're worried about their own life. And that's understandable. Gee. So it's too many stories going around. They're saying that the brothers jumped the boyfriend at one point, right? And the boyfriend came to the sister's crib, right? I guess they saying that the brothers went over there to check on her because they didn't hear from their sister, so they went over there to do a wellness check. And they saying when the brothers went there, she was blooded up and stuff as if she just got beat, right, by the boyfriend. So while they're in the house, I guess the boyfriend came back with a gun. And they saying that the sister told the brothers not to open the door, and they opened the door anyway, and then they got shot. Okay? Yeah, I still stand on what I said. I feel like she should call the cops, move, do something to get away from the man if she really wanted to get away from the man. Do not know how long they was together, how long she was enduring this, or whatever the case may be. Don't know if this was a back and forth thing between the brothers and the boyfriend and her and all these other things. Don't know. But like I said, she should have just called the cops, do what she had to do to get away from the man, because when you involve other people, you're jeopardizing their life too, if that's the case. Now, if the brothers went over there and felt like they just want to go over there to protect their sister or whatever, that's on them. That's what they wanted to do. Unfortunately, it's kind of sad out here that you can't protect people because then your life is at risk. Okay? And not everybody don't care about their life. So I'm just saying.
Police! Police! Help! Police! Help! Police! Help!
Okay, y'all. So we have a couple characters in the circus that we got to talk about. The first runner-up is Jaden and Alexis. And Blueface. Okay? I know Blueface went on Jason Lee sat on that couch and had some things to say about his baby mamas, alleged, and all type of stuff. And he put something out that nobody knew. Jaden didn't come out and say she did this stuff. I don't remember her saying this. And I don't remember Blueface exposing this until now. So if you remember either of them coming out to confirm this information we're about to talk about, let me know down in the comments below. Okay? But either way it goes, she's not going to be the first or the last to do this. But let's get into it.
Would you go back and have another kid with Jaden?
Yeah, I would.
Because some people would just, we got kids together already.
Yeah, I would. I mean, that's kind of why we fell out when I married her or proposed to her or whatnot. Mm-hmm. Oh, we were here actually when we mentioned that. She said she would have another kid with me if I married her. So I proposed to her. She got pregnant, and she had an abortion.
And what's really crazy about what Blueface is saying, he's really talking with confidence as if this is something cute or if this is something to do as a man with a female. He proposed to Jaden so she could have his babies. We always hear Blueface say that he not with the marriage, but he's open to it and all these other things. You cannot be open to marriage if you are not a faithful man. If you are not a good man to a female and you do not know your place for real, and you thinking that every female can get tricked on, every female can get played with, heartbroken, and toyed around and shit like that, you are not in a mindset to be a husband. You have a lot of work to do. So I don't know why anybody thought that proposal with Jaden was for real. It just gave gimmick. The only one that believed that for real was Jaden and maybe her fans. I don't know. But me, I was laughing. I was like, this is a goddamn joke. So this explains a lot. This explains a lot. So according to Blueface, that's the only reason why he married her. And then when he proposed to her. When he proposed to her, she got an abortion. But Blueface, you were still messing with Chrisean. You were still messing with these females. You were still playing in Jaden's face. So why would you think that fake-ass proposal was going to do something? Why you thought that she was going to keep a baby after she found out she got pregnant while you were still doing your dirt? So I don't blame Jaden for doing what she had to do. I feel like she 2 kids in already. Why would she want more and you're still playing those games?
But like I saw you yesterday, there was no talk of this interview. So that's where I'm trying to figure out. And I'm trying to figure out why we're like pillow talking about my business. Okay, you want to tell everybody I had an abortion? Okay, that's fantastic. That's great. Like, and why would I have a baby and you're not coming home 4 nights out the 7 days, babe? Like, why would I? You know what I'm saying? And if we're trying to do this music thing, why the I get pregnant? What good would that do? That puts me out. That sits me down. I'm not trying to do that. So I made an executive decision to, you feel me? And yeah. Thank you, Simtuki. You always trying to backhand shade me when you're the problem.
See, one thing about people in general, when we see red flags or if we're being mistreated by the ones that we love and stuff like that, sometimes we stay because we want to see change and you really just care for this person. Now, Jaden, Blueface been a problem since he been Blueface, and we all seen this. So it's like you knew he was a problem for all these years, but still decided to still deal with his circus. So you can't really put all the blame on him. You gotta put the blame on yourself also. Us as females gotta take accountability for a stand when we shouldn't. Okay? Nobody's forcing, nobody's doing. We stay because we feel like we want to stay. That's it and that's all. For whatever reasons. Okay? So, is Jaden gonna be over Blueface? And just because I say over doesn't mean that they cannot co-parent and do what they've been doing. They could just leave the sex out of it, leave all the relationship shit out of it, because there's no way that you're going to be acting like a girlfriend to a man that's constantly shitting on you and just out there, out and about with females getting pregnant. Like, where they do that at?
That's really why I stopped fucking with her, like, on that level.
That's like betrayal.
It was just like, you fooled me, you know? You got me. I did it, I made it big. And then when it's your turn to hold up your end of the bargain, you weren't even really with that. So yeah, she told me she was pregnant, but she already had an abortion in mind. So I'm just like, all right. And then that's when I went with Chrisean. But she thinks I just went with Chrisean. She doesn't know that was like, all right. I don't.
She knows now.
Well, yeah, now she knows. But yeah, I wasn't a marriage type of person, so me doing that was no way in hell for me, for my happiness or likeness. It was for you to feel how you needed to feel. You know, I'm a give and take type person. I'm never just a take or just a give.
Child, Blueface be sitting here trying to sound all smart and shit as if he's really spitting some shit out his mouth, when all that's coming out his mouth that he's spitting is shit. You see this mouth? That's his mouth full of shit. Okay? How you think a marriage is an exchange, a bargain? Oh, well, I could give you, the wife, fantasy and dreams of your life for you, but it's not going to be for me. So this marriage is going to be just for you. Okay? It's not, a marriage don't go both ways. You just give me kids and I'll just give you what you're asking for to be a wife. Even though I'm still going to do me. I don't believe in marriage. I'm still going to shit on my wife. You're still going to have my kids. And because if Jaden ended up really getting married to Blueface, that would have been a shit show. When I tell you a divorce would have been ASAP, that shit would not even would have last. And then the divorce, I felt, would have dragged out. Ooh-wee. So now y'all see what Blueface, this is Blueface mindset. Like, a lot of men think like that and move that way. So this is not nothing shocking. We know Blueface is like this, but is it right? No, it's not right. It's not right for no man to treat any female like that. And it's not right for any female to stick around garbage men like that. You're supposed to learn lessons. Yeah? Yeah. I think my mindset is like this because I already learned my lessons. My mindset is different. I move different. I look at men different. I look at situations different. So yes, my mindset is not going to be the same how I used to be. Just because I used to be dumb for a guy doesn't mean I'm going to condone every female that I see be dumb for a guy. Because I know exactly where that goes and how that can feel. So yeah, do better.
Let's really digest why. I did that because if you're not going to hold up your end of the bargain of being a fiance, a husband, yeah, why the f would I sit here and do what I said I was going to do? We both just we just both just not doing what we said we was going to do. So yeah, cool, great. Now imagine if I was sitting here 3 kids deep and you doing what you're doing. Like, how stupid would I look? No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm good on that. Like, no. And then on top of that, you want.
But Jaden, 3 kids deep, 6 kids deep, and still dealing with it. You're still 2 kids deep, still dealing with it. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? The amount of kids matter? If you're still dealing with the bullshit, the actions are still being done. So what are you talking about? And then she just sounds so stupid. Oh, this bargain shit is crazy. Oh, you didn't keep your end of the bargain. You're supposed to make me a wife. You want me to have your kids? Make me a wife. Knowing that his mindset is not husband material. Like, girl, you still stupid. For wanting a marriage and wanting a husband from a person that's not a husband. Make it make sense. Yeah, Jaden, the way her mindset is lately and the way she is with Blueface, like, I try to give her the benefit of the doubt because of the history they got, but I just cannot take it. The dumbness. It has to stop, Jaden. It has to stop. It has to stop. You can't speak as if you have worth and you're still dealing with a man that's bringing your worth down every single time. Please. And I know her fans, and I know some people gonna be like, oh, but you say you like her, and so what? Just because you like somebody doesn't mean that you can condone the dumb shit that people be doing and how they be moving. Like, let's hold them accountable too. Okay? Like I said before, I'm all for anybody deciding to do whatever they want to do with their body. Okay? Have as much abortees if you want to. That's your choice. Okay? But one thing about it, if you're getting abortees because the man don't want you, that's ridiculous. If you're like Jaden and you're like, okay, well, I'm not having no more kids unless you marry me. You're giving him an ultimatum. Marriage equals baby. That's something you should have been did before if that's what your mindset was at. If you was really the type of person that was like, okay, marriage is my thing. I want that. I need that. I gotta have that. Then you should have did that before you had kids. Blueface, we know, is not going to get married. That fake proposal that he did with Jaden was very embarrassing. It was a joke, in my opinion. That's how I looked at it. Okay, there's this man, and whoever that think it wasn't a joke, y'all crazy. A man constantly cheating on you, exposing you online, using you for clips, doing all these things, putting you in stressful situations and all type of stuff. And you think that's the type of person that you want to marry? That's the type of person that you think is going to marry you? Girl, stop. Get out of this high cloud that you're in when it comes to Blueface and your position with him, because I'm going to constantly say this, because this is how I feel. You're in the same category as every other chick. He gives everybody money. He lay up with everybody. I guess he's just playing house over there with Jaden and the kids because he's not there all the time with his kids. He's not a full-time parent. And a whole bunch of other things. But we're gonna see how this goes. How do y'all think this is gonna go? Speaking about Nevaeh, okay, because y'all know she's in the mix. She's in the circus, been in the circus. She just was in a cut in the circus. Now she's publicly, in the circus. Now, y'all know other people came out and said they smashed Nevaeh, right? There was rumors and everything else. Why is there another man coming out claiming that he was hunching on her around the time, I guess, she conceived? I don't know, child. I don't know what. But she's grown. If she want to do these things, she could do these things, okay? But don't sit there and act like you know for sure who's the baby daddy if you know you've been raw dogging a lot of people back to back. Like, just be real with yourself. But she know what she know, okay? She says Blueface to that.
That's probably my baby. Nevaeh, listen, stop capping. Stop hitting the streams and lying and bringing me up and all this other shit. How you like, oh, it was the Xanax. Well, how you gonna blame some Xanax on you? If you would have hit the internet and kept it real, I would have never said nothing. If you would have just been like, hey, I was it is what it is, and kept it as that, not, oh, it wasn't this month and it was that month. So, hey, listen, you saying you told me only niggas from LA that was me and Blueface. So how the fuck all these other niggas is coming out the woodworks and you saying it's different guys and this and that? Apparently all of us is at the same time. Other niggas is coming out that I didn't even know about. They even knew you saying they hit. So everybody need to get a DNA at this.
You a hoe. You talking about 3 niggas, bitches too. Actually, I don't remember in September. I was on Xanax because it wasn't even in September. It was way before that. Bitch, my second. You a hoe. You talking about 3 niggas, bitches too. Actually, I don't remember in September. I was on Xanax because it wasn't even in September.
It sounds like Nevaeh might need to get off them Xanax. If you're doing drugs and stuff like that and you don't know who you having sex with and stuff like that, please stay off them drugs. Now, I know some people might say, oh, he cloud chasing. That's fine. Y'all think everybody that come out to speak on their behalf is clout chasing? If he knows Nevaeh and he is involved with her in some type of form of way and he see the things that's going on online and he knows that he could be a possible father, if he feel like he want to come out, he gonna come out. There's nothing nobody could do if they want to speak on their part. Okay, it is what it is. If anybody's out here clout chasing on anything, lying or whatever, that's some weirdo ass shit. That's just weirdo ass shit. Okay, you're not gonna go very far with that. You might get a little attention. It might not be good attention, but you're gonna get the little bit of attention that you're, yearning for. But I don't think that he's lying. I think that Nevaeh was having her fun. I'm glad that she wasn't only just dealing with Blueface because, oh, child. And she's still stressing over the man. So it's just like, I don't know what she's gonna do. She put herself in a situation. She signed up for it. So I guess we're gonna see if she's gonna sign out. Okay, y'all. So y'all know the circus is not the circus without the mama. Okay, we got Karlissa. She got some things to say. Y'all know she was like, oh, I know my son is going to be doing an interview. And she was worried about him saying something about her and all these other things. So I guess she got some things to say. Okay, she got a couple things to say about certain things. So we're going to listen to what she has to say. And then we're going to come back and talk about it.
Don't get on here talking to me about no evil. Evil is when you drink a motherfucking baby into a motherfucking time zone that it doesn't know it's in. That's when you're evil.
Chad, one thing about us Leos, one thing we're going to do is clap back. And when I say clap back, it might seem insensitive, it might seem whatever, but half of the time the clapbacks be on point. Like, there's no way that her fan base is talking about some goddamn evil when y'all are worshiping the devil. Chrisean rock, in my opinion. There's
when you're
no
evil.
way.
I got evil for your ass. You don't know what it look like, though. Because you a fan. But I got evil for y'all ass, okay? I know what evil look like. Most of us do. Y'all playing dumb. We not dumb, ho. Stop fucking playing with me. Evil is when you leave your fucking kids to go do your career when they need you. I dropped my career at the motherfucking door. Halfway through that bitch. Had to go back and watch my motherfucking kids because nobody wouldn't help me. That's evil.
Now we know as parents, we have to have some type of funds so we can take care of our kids, right? Now we know, right, that there's different ways to get money. Now, Chrisean, she's the type of person that has a lot of fame. She has a lot of opportunities. All she has to do, even if she wanted to, she could have been a stay-at-home mom, stream, make some content in that crib, you know, do motherly shit if she really wanted to go that route and just get a coin. Did she have to start a boxing career and do surfing and do all of these fake ass careers? No, she did not. I feel like she's just doing that just so she can have an image online, and it's just not giving that. When Junior really needs you, this is a time when you should have set your ass down.
We know what evil look like. What is you talking about? The f out of here. We don't want to talk to you about no dumb shit. Okay, it's real live mothers on this goddamn page. You on the wrong page, ho. I ain't never drank or smoked nothing while I was pregnant. And I took them nasty ass vitamins even though they made me nauseous. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, because to me, the crackheads, since they're similar to Chrisean, their mindset doesn't give motherly. It doesn't give that. It gives like what Chrisean gives, right? Careless, shitty parents, don't give a hell about being a mom. Look at the kids as probably content or just there or whatever. I don't know. But that's just what it gives to me. I, myself, never drank, smoke, no nothing. I didn't jeopardize me or my baby's health. Because when you decide to keep the life, you're doing it for a reason. It's because you want to be a parent, right? Okay. So you do what you do, you know? But child, I know I did it all. Okay, them damn goddamn horse pills, them prenatal pills. Oh, and I hate taking pills in general. I hate it. When I have headaches and shit, I just let that shit ride. Because sometimes I don't want to take medicine. But if I have to take medicine, I have to take medicine. But if I don't, I don't. I try to keep away from it. But during my pregnancy, I have to swallow them goddamn things. And I made sure I went to every appointment. Even when I didn't have an appointment, I felt like something was off. I ran my ass to the hospital to check on my baby. But that's just what mothers do, okay? You won't expect that from a non-mother motherfucker.
I can't stand them motherfuckers. It ain't even her. Yeah, we get it. You did it. It's done. He's stuck like that, though. I can't get over it. I'm sorry. But yeah, you did it, and you're doing better, and that's great. But your fans is weirdos.
Karlissa gonna talk about Chrisean's doing better now, but her fans is so weirdos. What do you expect? Chrisean is a weirdo. Chrisean is a weirdo. She has weirdo fans. Chrisean gives crackhead. They give crackhead. Like, it just gives that. That's what it gives to me. Okay? So, I know, I get it. Even in real life, people have boundaries, like when it comes to their patience, right? And how much of a big person they are. Sometimes being a bigger person don't get you too far in certain situations. Like online, oh yeah. Yeah, we gonna have some fun online, child. All right? Because it seems like everybody online is sensitive as fuck. You can't say shit. You can't even tell a person on live that they got a booger in their nose without them trying to curse you out and trying to fight you. Like, it gets that crazy out here. Like, it's ridiculous. I don't take the internet serious. The only thing I take serious is when things is real life personal to me in like real life. And y'all need to think that way. Stop taking everything online serious.
They're weirdos. Okay? They act like they don't even see the shit. Like, why you coming for me? Them motherfuckers was walking around, talking shit, doing all kind of shit. Graduated high school, so we know they know fucking better. Okay? We know they know fucking better. Don't get on here talking about what Blue and Dre said.
When Karlissa is right, she's right. When she's wrong, she's wrong. Here, she's just expressing herself because the crackheads are in her live. And y'all know how the crackheads do. They go and harass anybody that is affiliated with the circus, that's not fond of Chrisean or her parenting or speak out on her antics or whatever, expose her for the shit that she do or say or whatever, they go hard. And then on top of that, before we get into how I feel about what Karlissa said, I see online that the crackheads have flyers up talking about some no negativity on Chrisean. We support her, and all the pages or anybody doing interviews was talking about Chrisean, or we're not tolerant defamation and stuff like that. It's not really to say to the crackheads. They can do whatever they want to do, say whatever they want to say. At the end of the day, they're gonna stress themselves out, okay? Because nobody's gonna not ever stop talking about Chrisean. So as long as she's the topic, and as long as she keep coming on this internet, people gonna talk about her. So I think they need to direct their energy and their speeches, their thoughts, or whatever they got going on, and go direct that to Chrisean and see if she gives a fuck. Because I swear we don't. We don't. Because if we really cared, we would have stopped talking. And why would we? Why should we? It's freedom of speech, motherfuckers. If y'all don't like what's being said, stay off the internet. The internet is not for you. You're sensitive because of people talking shit. Please. Or calling out shit that they feel is wrong. Or speaking out. Or whatever that people do when it comes to Chrisean, and it's not to their liking, like kissing ass, then it's a problem. They need to go find something else to do with themselves and find something safe to do, because y'all keep putting yourselves in situations y'all do not know how the outcome is going to be over somebody that is playing in your face, okay? So when it comes to Karlissa, she said what she said. She that's a fact. Chrisean smoked and drank whatever she did when she allegedly was pregnant, right? And people were saying, okay, why y'all keep talking about that? Hello, Junior is the result. Hello? And if Junior is not the result, so just the drinking and smoking, whatever else that he got going on, people might say that's her karma. You didn't want the baby so bad, now the baby here, now you got to deal with possible disabilities and everything else that I feel like she not going to be able to do. We clearly could see that she clearly can't handle a lot of things, allegedly. That's what it's looking like to me, okay? So, I mean, y'all could get mad. Y'all could get mad. We know that nobody's perfect. Nobody out here, not even myself, is a perfect parent. Nobody's perfect. A lot of us are still learning things as we go. It's still changing things and working on things and all of this stuff. So I guess we're gonna see, okay? Like I said before, if you are a parent out here and you did wrong in the past or whatever, and you're trying to change your ways and you're doing your best, that's all that matters. But if you are a parent out, well, you're not. These are not called parents, but whatever you want to call them. If you are out here and you have kids and you're really a shitty ass parent behind closed doors, and you come on the internet to try to act like you're the best parent ever, then you're a shitty ass, freaking evil ass, weirdo ass person. And that's just how I feel, because, you know, we not perfect, but we definitely be out here trying our best, and we love our kids and we protect our kids. So I mean, to the best that we can. All right. So that is it, and that is all. Karlissa said what she said. And the crackheads is always gonna go on people's platforms and stuff, trying to harass people. And then when we talk about their fave, everybody wanna have a heart attack.
You on my page if you don't like me. Get the f off my page. Stupid ass hoe.
Hey my loungies, this video is a wrap. Everything is alleged and not personal. It's not that serious. Oh yeah, make sure to subscribe.
Lately I've been in my bag, but told me don't take my foot off the gas. They give you an inch, gonna take you a mile. I'ma shoot by myself like a 10 up a 5. City to city.